Welcome to the AEL tutorial on the benefits of AEL's contoured arm support line. In this brief tutorial, we'll be discussing the application, implementation, and benefits of AEL's contoured arm supports, as well as discuss an outside-of-the-box application for clients who may have experienced a CVA or stroke. Now, as you may know, most clinicians are very familiar with the application of some sort of an arm support after clients have experienced a stroke or a CVA. It's a very common application. But there are also a multitude of diagnoses which may be beneficial for this application as well. Those diagnoses include brain tumor, any type of neurological event which results in paralysis of either one upper extremity or both, spinal cord injury, cerebral palsy, meningitis. The options are limitless. Any diagnoses which presents with weakness or flaccidity of either one upper extremity or both may benefit from the application of the contoured arm support options that you see here. Now, AEL has taken steps to ensure excellent results with their contoured arm support. A couple of AEL options that you don't often see with other manufacturers includes this posterior buildup at the elbow. At the elbow, AEL offers a posterior buildup which is going to prevent my client from pulling out of the back of this arm support. In addition, if I mount this in a position of elevation, the posterior elbow buildup will prevent that individual from sliding out the back of the support as well. AEL also offers an optional wrist strap option. It's an additional layer of protection to ensure a proper fit and proper stability of the client's arm within the contoured arm support. Now, in terms of padding and pressure relief, AEL offers several options in this category. What you see here is their standard washable, removable neoprene padding. I would recommend, if you have a client who presents with a diagnosis where perhaps drainage or some sort of seepage is present, maybe it's cellulitis, maybe it's a burn injury, and they have grafts that are in the process of healing, you may want to recommend an additional insert purchase, so one insert can be washed and air drying, and the other one may be in play. If you've decided that this neoprene insert is not going to offer enough padding and enough skin protection for your client, you may want to upgrade to either a dual layer insert or to what you see here. What you see here is a 1/2-inch Synergel inlay. When you feel it as compared to the basic neoprene, it does feel very gel-like in presentation. It is going to better disperse pressure and offer additional pressure relief as compared to the standard neoprene inlay that comes standard with the product line. Now, one thing to think about in terms of application, with the fixed hardware that AEL offers, this fixed hardware option is going to be far more beneficial than the typical slide-on hardware that other companies offer, that other manufacturers offer. The reason for this is that with the fixed mount, the fixed hardware mount, it's going to fully secure this contoured arm support to the actual chair itself. With some other manufacturers and their slide-on application, if you have a client who presents with increased tone or writhing motions in the chair, oftentimes the slide-on mechanisms may not work to support that arm very well, especially if increased tone is in play. With the fixed mounting system, this contoured arm support will not move at all. It will stay mounted to the chair. Your client's arm will remain in place. Now, if you require hardware that's easily removable or easily adjustable, you may want to recommend the PosiLink mounting hardware as you see here. Very quick adaptation will allow for repositioning and allow for removal of the contoured arm support if needed. We'll finish with one outside of the box application for these contoured arm supports. Now, oftentimes after a stroke or a CVA, your client will be utilizing either a volar wrist cock-up splint, or the occupational therapist will have issued a resting hand splint. A resting hand splint is designed to cock that wrist back, usually in the 20 to 30 degree range, to allow a functional position of that hand and wrist following a stroke or some sort of a CVA. If you incorporate the PosiLink hardware that you see here, you can actually mount this contoured arm support in a reverse position and allow what was our posterior elbow buildup, allow it to serve as a volar wrist cock-up or as a safe position splint. Simply utilize the PosiLink hardware and mount the contoured arm support in a reverse fashion. You still have full-bodied support just as necessary, but with the posterior elbow buildup, you can oftentimes utilize this for a little bit of a volar wrist cock-up to help promote that adequate positioning. Thank you for visiting our tutorial, and please refer to AEL's website, aelseating.com, for additional product information.